Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Elite Plungerman is with you, and in today's video I'll be analyzing the recent episode of SKIBIDI Toilet. The episode in question is episode 73 part 1, and this episode is a paradise for analyzers. There is so much lore packed up into it, from the cameraman origin, to the fight between the Titans and G-Man. And what is the upcoming threat G-Man is talking about? Well, that is why you are here. You probably missed a lot in this episode, so I'll help you learn about this. I don't want to waste any more time, so let's get started. But before we start, if you never want to be late to a video again, you can subscribe and turn on notifications. Remember that it's optional and you can always unsubscribe at any time. And back to the video. And about the video, it starts like no other. We are in the POV of CAMERAWOMAN at the time of the third part of episode 70. When she looked at Plunger, she was probably trying to say something like, "Plunger, we did it. We can now rest." But this is interrupted by CAMERAWOMAN trying to help Speaker Women get over the fact that Dark Speaker Man is dead. She clearly wants to be alone as she looks at the Dark Speaker Man for one last time. But at this moment we turn around to see flames covering Plunger Man. And if you didn't notice, green sparks was seen at the bottom of the cameraman. This proves it wasn't natural causes that killed Plunger, but the secret agent. If you are a returning viewer of SKIBIDI Toilet, you will know the secret agent's iconic color is green, along with his minions who was the ones that teleported Plunger to the secret agent. This confirmed that the secret agent killed poor Plunger, but before Plunger could lift up his arm for the thumbs up, the screen paused. I was very confused about this, but as the screen rewinds it is clear we are watching CAMERAWOMAN's recording. We travel back to episode 57 and see TV women pick up Plunger Man but from a different perspective. This is probably CAMERAWOMAN remembering all the time she had with Plunger Man. This is supported by the next clip, which takes places in episode 52, when we first saw the duo together in battle. We then go so far back when Titan Speaker Man was infected that we see the first form of Plunger Man, back when he had a red tie and only one plunger. This seems to take place in the early 30s episodes when the parasite toilets was the biggest worry. And after that we rewind one more time to around episode 23. We see the Titan cameraman being repaired while talking to Plunger Man. And if you look closely you can see Plunger Man only had one leg, and I don't know why Plunger Man is so addicted to losing legs, but this next clip might explain it. We going back again to around episode 14 while seeing Simp Cameraman for the first time in ages. He and two other cameramen are looking at the frame of TV women before they even met, but CAMERAWOMAN looks around to see Plunger Man witnessing his surroundings before doing a thumbs up, and after that explosion is seen with a familiar face appearing, and Plunger Man being the dumb cameraman he has decided to attack him. This probably ended up with a leg missing. We go back again but farther, all the way back to 1985. We see a woman setting up the camera, before walking away to somebody called Dave and asking him to look at the camera. He said he was good before the women saying okay like Dave wasn't being himself. The white suited man said they was all set and asking Kathy who is the women to start the experiment. After this Kathy said opening the gate and a blue beam is seen. But that is where the scene ends. This scene alone opens up so many possibilities for the future of SKIBIDI Toilet, like where is this recorded at, or who Dave and Kathy are. But my belief is that when the SKIBIDI Toilet infection started, the humans all died and was reborn as toilets, and to fight back the cameras who saw the origin of the SKIBIDI Toilets took the dead bodies of the humans and started a war. But this is just my theory. If you want to you can comment down below your theories. But back to the episode. We zone out to see CAMERAWOMAN watching the recording of her tablet, which is funnily called Cameraman 69. We see the exit and CAMERAWOMAN along with Speaker Women jump out to help in the battle. We see a lot of explosions but eventually land at a toilet with two saws breaking their glasses. With the upgrades she got she was able to blind the toilet before picking up Plunger Man's last plunger and stabbing him in the face multiple times, before dropping the grenades in him, and in the captions it said skill issues, which is quite funny. The toilet then exploded, as CAMERAWOMAN turned to help a medic stand up, but with the medic's hand destroyed CAMERAWOMAN uses her right hand to lift him up before an explosion is heard again, with the iconic helicopter toilets entering with them dying this time by the unique way of CAMERAWOMAN main gun, which we have never seen her use in her POV before. She didn't miss a single shot with her good aim, which causes the other cameraman to give her a thumbs up, as she walks over with the other cameraman before a shot hits directly at the other cameraman as a new mutant who is giant and strong, has definitely been to the gym, flies over down onto the dead bodies of the cameramen. He turns and gives CAMERAWOMAN the look that she is gonna die. He creepily and slowly walks over to CAMERAWOMAN, but after one look he flies away like G-Man Jr. as the old enemy came back from the dead. It is none other than the scientist toilet, but this time is on a different side as he fired his laser at the toilets. He left a smile on his face before looking at camerawomen, and at that time we pull out the tablet to see it's not a he but a she controlling the scientist mech. We then look up at the scientist and give him a thumbs up, before we look in the distance and see cargo toilets traveling to a secret place. It's safe to theorize that they are going to another base they have, but the unlucky last cargo toilet got shot down by TV women, before G-Man entered the scene looking sad. He looks sad because inside he knows that his old pal and his old partner had died, and now his body is being controlled by the Alliance. He knows that there is no one now to protect him, so he goes to slam what was once his friend, before the scientist flies away, and shoots one's last laser before being shot down by G-Man. Camera women, most likely full of anger, tried a last effort by using her jetpack to fly up to a nearby building and try to shoot the toilets picking up the cargo, but this was clearly not working. With G-Man witnessing this, he went to shoot camera women, but was stopped by the screams of his fellow toilets. The toilets fell back to the ground in a painful scream before we turned the corner to see the Titan that saved us. It was the Titan speaker man, who was sitting down like this wasn't his first radio. He stood up while charging up his blasters while Titan cameraman was coming from the side. With G-Man being surrounded by one side, he looked to his other side, and on that side was black smoke with a familiar face comes through. At that moment, Titan TV man came out saying that there is nowhere to run. Here, listen to it yourself. We go back to G-Man, but it seems that he isn't scared this time and even called the Titan fools, and they don't know what's coming. Here, listen to it yourself.
Fools, you have no idea what's coming.
It seems that the Titans only care about killing G-Man, even saying he wants to survive to see what's coming. Here, listen to it yourself. G-Man was clearly not scared by this, and like episode 70, started to charge up his laser for the big fight. And that is where the episode ends. Oh, holy mother of Titan cameraman, this is a crazy episode. The lore is crazy. No wonder it took 2 weeks to make. This is honestly, along with episode 70, is the best episode so far. I don't want to yap for any longer like G-Man, so I have one thing to say. Goodbye and see you next time.